Today, for the first time in our program, an Olympic gold, the one and only Maxim Mikhaylov. Welcome.
Hello.
Let's talk about that gold medal. Is there something bigger for you in your career?
Yes, it was my dream to play in Olympic Games, and of course to try win these games. Yes, I think the main goal for each sportsman, and of course for me. And I honor that I won these games, of course, but I don't stop on this because I understand it's only history for me.
Okay, so once you get that medal, can you be a normal person again? Can you hunger for success again?
Of course, I hunger in every game, in every practice. It's important for sportsmen to be hungry.
Okay,
yes, and I'm hungry too.
So, how can you renew that hunger every year? It's too difficult, no?
Sometimes, yes, it's difficult, but for me it's not difficult because I try to do maximum to myself in each practice, and of course every tournament it's a new story for me, and I try to win everything, and I try to fight on maximum in each moment. Yes, Anders.
Okay. I always like to know things about the big winners like you. What do you prefer? Do you like to win or do you hate to lose? What is your greatest feeling?
If choose between these options, yes, I will choose. I hate lose. Yes, of course, I hate, and I can't to teach to lose. It's for me it's hard, and it's difficult to recover after lose, and sometimes I need 2-3 days. It's a long time in my career because I have full my schedule, and sometimes it's too difficult to sleep, to understand that you need to play next game. It's for me it's very difficult.
Yeah, and I think to the losing feeling you use in all your life. When you play Monopoly with a friend, you hate to lose too. It's a kind of personality of you.
Yes, it's same situation. Of course, yeah, I hate lose in each situation,
In everything.
and
Okay.
everything. Yes.
Let's keep talking about victory. If there are two names associated with victory, are Maxim Mikhaylov and Alekno. An 11-year relationship, no?
Yeah.
Do you create a friendship or it's always like a coach-player relationship?
It's a little bit different when you play on court together. Of course, we are not friends in this situation. I'm sportsman, he's coach. It's important because yes, and in our life, yes, we have a relationship. Yes, I can ask something to him. I can call him. I can go to home him. Okay, and he also can call me, and we have a good relationship. Yes.
Okay. Why is Alekno different? Why is he a different coach from others to be that successful?
In my opinion, he has not only strong sides from him character. Yes, he can push when some players doesn't want work, for example, and in other situation he can he can be, I don't know how to say, like kind, you know.
Okay.
And yes, and it's good proportion for him, because in Russian coaches sometimes have only this strong side,
Yeah.
and they like, yes, push on you in every situation, in life, in games, in practice, and of course it's sometimes it's difficult psychologically to stay in this situation. But Oleg know when to use this side, and when to use opposite side. You know, it's very important, and he is very psychological coach, and he um, he can search um, right um, performance for every players. No.
Okay. So he can be he can push you, but he can be very kind about you. No, you know he can do
Yeah. Yes.
the
It's
stick
a,
and the carrot, the stick and the carrot.
yeah. It's very important in my opinion, because in volleyball, yes, have a lot of good tactics coach, technical coach, no, but in my opinion, it's very important to be psychological. You know, it's very important,
Okay.
crucial.
Alec no will not be on the Zenit bench the next season. Did he discuss it with you? You know, I speak for the reason of his departure, his leaving. You know, he talked to you about it.
Uh, um, I didn't talk with him personally, you know, but he talked with us, with team, yes, and he told that he tired, he feel exhausted, yes, and it's really difficult to travel to him, because he has some problem with health, and that's why he decided, yes, to go out.
Okay. Okay. Uh, let's talk about the Russian team. Because of the history of the Russian team, the school, the category, Russia is bound to win. He has the obligation to win. In the next dates, they will have the Volleyball National League, the Olympics, and the European. Do you feel the pressure to be a favorite when you play? You know, that pressure.
I don't feel pressure now, because it's a long time before the game, before the start of the game. But maybe in future we will feel some pressure. But you know, situation something changed, because if 10 years ago, for example, we had Brazil, USA, Russia, and maybe sometime Italy, sometime France, only four, maximum five strong teams.
Yeah.
Now we have 10, 11, 12, and that's why we understand that sport, okay, we are strong, but we're not alone.
Yeah.
Other teams are strong also, and we understand that uh, we must do maximum from ourselves, and okay, we will see.
Okay. Yes, it's now it's Poland, France,
Yeah,
and there are a lot of new teams that
iron, yes.
iron. Yeah. Even if you make maybe Brazil, Argentina, also he had in South America. Uh, let's talk. You have many years left in volleyball. We all hope so. But would you like to be a coach when your career ends?
I don't know. I don't think about this. Yes, and I live, you know, like every year. Okay, uh, I set goals on year, then next, then next, then next, because it's important. Don't think about your future, because we live in nowadays, and we don't know. what will be in future.
Okay, and but you know you are in the best age of your career, but maybe you have maybe 5 years from now, and I think, well, do you have that you know ambition to make something later, or you have, you know, I can stay here and I don't know.
No, of course, I have ambition.
Okay.
I want, yes, I want to have fight with young players because I understand that a new generation, young generation, are very strong, physical strong, and of course I want to understand who I am in this volleyball now, and it's important, yes, to realize now in these days.
Yeah. And do you, you know, you prepare every season different? You know, my physical preparation is not the same when I 25 when you have 32. It's different that, or you make the same every year?
Yes, I feel some difference between my physical condition, of course. Yes, but at the same time, I have good experience. Yes, it's important for me, and I can something change during my season. I mean, some technical, some tactical. Yes, and also crucial importance for me, um, how to prepare to the game. You know, what we said before about pressure. Yes, and it's very important to have right way to prepare to the game. And sometimes I have this problem, but less than when I was younger.
Okay. And we are going to end now, but you are from St. Petersburg, no?
Sorry.
You are from St. Petersburg.
Ah, yes, yes.
Okay, but you never play in the Zenit St. Petersburg. There is a possibility, you know, there are rumors about Wilfredo Leon, Yenia Grebennikov in the last hours. So maybe one day you are going to go back home.
Uh, yes, you're right. I'm from St. Petersburg, but when I start to play volleyball, there didn't have, you know, strong team. Yes, and of course for me now it's important team uh, where you play than city where you will play. Yes, and for me Kazan like a family. Yes, and
Yeah.
I feel comfortable there, and I feel that we can do more together. Yes, and try to win new titles. For me, it's very important. Yes, but St. Petersburg, yes, it's good city for me. I like so much the city. Yes, but you know, career and my life, it's a little bit different.
Yeah,
Difference.
of course. And well, you make something that for me is great. If you want to win the champions, you have to win the Zenit Kazan always. You know, it's like
Yeah,
you are going to have to win the Zenit Kazan.
yeah.
Okay, the last three questions, they are always the same. First question. This is about your position in the game. To be a great opposite, to be Maxim Mikhaylov, what is the most important quality?
In when I play opposite, yes.
Yeah, like, to be a great opposite, like an advice for
Hmm.
another. Who is the best quality? One, no, 20.
Uh, in my opinion, to be smart.
Okay.
It's important not only for opposite. It's in general, you know, in volleyball sport, because some people, some fans who watch the game, sometimes no, look at the game and see, okay, it's uh, he do this. But it's important to do to choose correct movement in correctly, episode. It's very important. It's very difficult at the same time.
Okay, but you make that with experience or because you are smart, it's the choose the both, or are you always being Maxim Mikhaylov, like the player that you are?
It's both. You can be smart without experience, because I mean not smart in your life.
Yeah.
In university, in
No,
smart in sport. Yeah,
yeah.
smart in sport. Yes, to choose correctly in sport what you need to do in this episode. Tips, strong spike, not strong. To ask, etc. Don't ask. It's important to have to be flexibility. Flexible, not flexibility. To be flexible, it's important.
But when you think about an opposite, it's a big player with strongest. It's a very strong player, a very big player, and he can spike very hard. But I think there are many different type of opposite. I don't know who you prefer, the bigger or like you say, the smarter, the player who can make that ball with the block, something like that.
Yeah, you're right. It's in volleyball have a lot of types of opposite. Yes, and of course I will choose smart. But you can strong also. For example, Milkovic. It's he was very strong man, but he was very smart at the same time.
Yeah.
It's my it's my role model. Milkovic,
Okay.
yeah, it's like example.
Okay, the next question. If you hadn't been a volleyball player, what would you like to be? This is a kind of question to know about our interviewer. What would you like to be?
Uh, if I don't play volleyball.
Volleyball player as a professional.
Yeah. Maybe I was a doctor.
Oh.
It's yes. It's for me. It's interesting and some relationship with sport that also you need to know your health. For me it's interesting. Yes, things.
Well, you are the first in all of our interviews who says doctor. Juros Kovacevic says and club owner, and Vital Heinen, McDonald's owner. So you have you have been a little different.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last question. This is you have to complete the sentence. Maxim Mikhaylov is
Persistence man.
okay. Well, Mr. Mikhaylov, I will be the most invited man sure in Spanish volleyball because I'm talking with you. So it has been a great honor, and I hope to be lucky to see you in live on a field because I don't see you on live, in the court.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I can maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Mikhaylov.
Goodbye. See you. Thank you.